Your mind is a powerful place, but sometimes it becomes too powerful. You think, then think about the thinking, then think about the thought you already thought about, until your brain feels like it's drowning in its own echo. This is the dark side of overthinking, a place where your mind pulls you into itself, deeper, darker, tighter, until the line between real and imagined becomes blurry. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might finally help you understand why your thoughts never let you go. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much. It is a mental loop, a cycle, a constant replay of possibilities, scenarios, and fears. Some people call it anxiety, some call it worry, some call it fear, but psychology calls it cognitive rumination, a process where the mind gets stuck in a repetitive pattern of analyzing things that cannot be changed, or things that haven't even happened yet. Overthinking is like having a loud radio inside your head that you can't turn off. It steals your sleep. It steals your peace. It steals the present moment because your attention is trapped somewhere else. But nobody sees this. To the world, you look normal, calm, quiet, maybe even fine. But inside, your thoughts are loud, your emotions are heavy, your chest is tight, and you tell yourself, maybe tomorrow I'll think less. But tomorrow comes, and the cycle continues, because overthinking doesn't go away until you understand why it exists. And that's exactly where we're heading. How overthinking shows up in real life. Overthinking is clever. It doesn't announce itself. It hides. It slips into your habits, your emotions, your relationships, your decisions. Let's break down how it behaves. 1. You replay conversations again and again. Something small happens. A message, a look, a tone of voice, and suddenly your mind turns it into a puzzle. Did I say something wrong? Did they mean something else? Why did they pause before they answered? What if I look stupid? Hours after the conversation ends, your mind is still living inside it. 2. You imagine negative scenarios. Overthinking always assumes the worst, even when nothing is wrong. No text back? They're upset. A small mistake. It's all ruined. A slight change in someone's tone. I did something wrong. Your mind predicts danger, even where no danger exists. 3. You struggle to make decisions. Overthinking turns simple choices into heavy burdens. You don't want to choose wrong. You don't want to fail. You don't want to regret. So you freeze, you hesitate, you delay. And the decision doesn't get easier, it gets heavier. 4. You constantly seek reassurance because your mind doesn't trust itself. It needs others to validate, comfort, and confirm. Are you sure it's fine? You're not mad, right? Do you think I made a mistake? But reassurance is temporary. Once the comfort fades, the doubt returns. 5. You over-explain yourself. Overthinkers apologize for things they didn't do, explain things nobody asked about, and justify emotions they shouldn't feel guilty for. You try to control how people see you so they won't misunderstand. But this is emotional exhaustion disguised as caring too much. 6. You can't enjoy the present moment. Even when life is calm, your mind is not. At dinner, you're thinking about tomorrow. In conversation, you're thinking about what to say next. At night, you're thinking about what went wrong or what might go wrong. Your body is here, but your mind is everywhere else. 7. Your mind becomes your main enemy. Overthinking feeds doubt. Doubt feeds fear. Fear feeds overthinking. It becomes a loop you never asked for, but somehow got trapped inside. 8. You feel mentally tired, even when you did nothing. That's because thinking, non-stop, burns emotional energy. Your mind is working, even when your body is still. This is why you wake up tired and go to sleep exhausted. And this is only the surface of overthinking. What lies underneath is far more emotional and far more human. You sit back in your chair, staring at the ceiling, replaying every decision you've made. Every choice feels heavy. Every silence feels suspicious. Every unanswered message feels like a rejection. You know you're overthinking, but the brain keeps whispering, "What if you're right to worry? What if something goes wrong because you didn't think hard enough?" So you tighten your grip on thoughts that only hurt you. You analyze every memory, every conversation, every possibility that doesn't even exist. And sometimes the pain doesn't come from what happened, but from the stories your mind creates in the empty spaces you try to sleep. But your mind reopens conversations that ended years ago. You try to move on, but your thoughts anchor you to emotions you can't control. It's like being trapped in a room where every wall echoes your fears back at you. You scream for freedom, yet the prison is inside your own head. Overthinking doesn't just ruin your peace, it ruins your present. It steals joy from moments that should have healed you. It convinces you that certainty is safety. But in reality, uncertainty is just life. And sometimes, the saddest part is this: you're not overthinking because you're weak. You're overthinking because you've been strong for too long. You've been disappointed. You've been hurt. You've been left wondering why too many times. Your mind learned to overthink as a shield, but now it feels like a weapon pointed at yourself. Let that sink in. Your brain is trying to protect you, but ends up hurting you in the process. And the truth is, you deserve peace. You deserve rest. You deserve a mind that feels like home, not a battlefield. Here's something powerful. Your thoughts are loud, but they are not always right, and they are not always the truth. Imagine the life waiting for you if you stopped trying to predict the future and started living in the present. Imagine how peaceful you would feel if you allowed life to unfold without trying to control every tiny detail. Imagine learning to trust yourself again, because deep down, you've survived so much more than your thoughts give you credit for. So tonight, try this. Place your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. It's been keeping you alive through everything. You don't need to figure everything out at once. You don't need to solve every fear today. You just need to breathe. One moment at a time. Peace doesn't come from thinking harder. It comes from letting go. If this message felt like it was speaking directly to you, that's because you're not alone. So many people silently fight the dark side of overthinking, and you deserve a space where your mind feels understood, not judged. On this channel, we talk about psychology, healing, and mental clarity. One short, powerful lesson at a time. If you want to grow, heal, and understand your mind more deeply, you're in the right place. Before you scroll away, take a second. If this video helped you understand yourself deeper, or made you feel seen, or gave you peace, hit subscribe. You'll get more content that helps you grow emotionally and mentally. Drop a like. It tells YouTube you want more videos like this. Share this video with someone who overthinks. It might be the reminder they need today. Your support helps this small channel reach more minds, more hearts, and more people who need guidance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And remember, you deserve peace.